Start streaming. Hello. 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 Um. Ah. Hello. Hello, everyone. Um. God, I really did this by the seat of my pants. I've spent the entire afternoon kind of sleeping. um. The point of this series is I think we can kind of gather what we're going to be doing here. Um. Excuse me while my brain still like connects. And I share this displaying transcend right now. I don't know. I might actually put together a train sim, but for those who got know, the title is basically what it is. We're going to take a look at some of the forgotten, some of the some of my childhood personal favorites or teen personal favorites, and a couple of like I I want to say mediocre. I'm not going to start off really strong, but I think I'm going to have to. I can't think of anywhere else where I need to share the stream, but I know it seems like I'm really disorganized. Like I said, I quite literally woke up and climbed out of fucking bed and then started streaming. But first of all, one thing we are going to look at is there was a series of trains trains with a Z. Everyone's favorite um everyone's favorite. I say with the unstraightest face I possibly could. How's my day going so far? My day is going okay. What the fuck is on my? There's something on my second monitor. There. My day's going all right. Stop fucking hitting me. Z, I swear to Cowboy Christ, I'll come over there and I'll beat your ass. But before we really get into this, I want to mention that this isn't made to make fun of. That is a promise, actually. This isn't made to make fun of, or of course, like talk down about these games. This is stuff I grew up with, and this is something that we'll probably take a look at. Uh, I'm still trying to see, like, look at possibly bringing people, into the voice chat, into a voice chat, and doing this. Good evening, Conky. Welcome, welcome. God, man, I could have been more organized than this. But if I start like, if my frames start lagging, just ignore that. I'm downloading one of the games. Well, installing one of the games. Remember, hydrate. While you wait, you hydrate. I would like to show off Railworks, Simrail, or Simrail, the railway simulator. Yeah, what a name. That new Polish railway simulator that recently released, actually Friday, I believe. Yeah, Friday. I would love to show that off at some point, but today is about a bunch of other things, so we will take a look at that at another time. Eventually, part two of there is going. This is going to be a two-parter stream. The second part will feature some of the more, uh, let's just say, the stranger ones that I grew up with. If I can actually get them to, cooperate. Make sure everything, all the audio is set correctly. This the straight to VHS of train sim. Yeah, no, that would actually be pretty. The term train sim is very broad when I say train sim, because most of them here aren't exactly simulators. They're more of like a game. And there's also a little bit of like simulator mixed in that I'll have to get set up for the next stream. I'll have to do some digging of certain games that I used to play as a kid. And get that, set up. I can't believe I'm about to do this for you guys. Supreme Commander, with a bit of Empire War. I remember Empire War. I also remember Seek and Destroy. Seek and Destroy was one of my favorite. Same with Delta Force. I'll never forget. Like, I used to play Delta Force on my grandmother's computer all the goddamn time. And holy god, that was a fun fucking game. I remember my cousin set up my grandmother's computer to basically play a snippet from Danger Zone. as it launched. You know how like you could actually change the startup sounds. They changed that old fucking beige gateway to play like a snippet from Danger Zone from Top Gun when you'd open the computer or start it up, and it was just such a fucking cool thing to me as a kid. I I don't know. I have an obsession with the 90s to early 2000s pop culture, fashion, stuff like that because I grew up in that period. I'm for those that don't know, I am a late millennial. I am 27. I was born in 1995. And like there's a lot that I grew up with that I genuinely think would be really cool. I would actually love to fully experience other than like as a kid or a preteen. All right. Let's see. First ones are oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm fucking playing this goddamn fucking trap of a game. So, let me give you some backstory. Ignore that. There was this game that I used to for like the 90s era basketball. Dude, me too. It was so fucking cool. Let me give you a little backstory. Years ago, little fox kit Jackie sitting would go onto my cousin's computer when we would spend the day over there at their pool or just grilling out and stuff like that. And I would get on their computer. Yeah, short Sune. A little Babby Jackie would get on their computer, and I would go and because they didn't have any, I almost exclusively played train sims on the computer. I you know how you are as like a kid who likes trains. As a kid, you if it doesn't have a if it doesn't have a train, you weren't interested. You literally did not give two fucks. And I went and would just look up free train simulator download. You can imagine how that went. They weren't too happy about that. Well, no, I luckily, 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 no, don't worry, don't worry. Luckily, there wasn't any viruses per se. It was just I like to call them the shovelware of train games. I can't believe I'm about to install this game. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to delete this game after I install it. LimeWire of train games. Um, but if you remember, if you were a rail fan back in the day, I mean, a kid or just someone a rail fan on the computer, you remember RailServe. RailServe was like a directory where you could find just about a lot of things. You could find a lot of DLC. You could find a lot of like a train MSTS downloads or trains downloads. Like you could find Obo's locomotive catalog. God, fuck, I aged myself with that Obo's steam locomotive catalog. Ah, hello, train fans. Welcome, welcome. You could and they had a section for train quote unquote simulators, and there was just about everything you could find. Of course, nowadays when you look up train sim, you know you're gonna get the main ones. Terminally online kid. Yeah, no, me too. Uh, there's a couple that you're gonna see that we did use a lot. A couple of names like I don't know. If you played console, there was Train Frontier Express. If you played PC like me, you're gonna think of like the Road Tycoon 3 demo, constantly playing that over and over. You're gonna think of something like Open VV. BVE. You're gonna think of something like Rule the Rail, if that ticks any boxes for y'all. Road Tycoon 3 promotional flash game inexplicably in Spanish. Oh god. Actually, is RailServe even still a thing? Serve train game. What the fuck? RailServe is still a thing? Hold on. I get a window capture. Oh yeah. Compute server still Steam. Oh yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, RailServe is still a thing, and I just completely blinded myself. Mania. Oh, of course. Fucking Flash doesn't work. You know? Little train. There used to be. Yes. I remember those. I missed that. I missed that so much. All the scenes creating games with things like a train sim. I miss that stuff so goddamn much. What was that one? There was also if I can find it, I would love to get it. Train Player. If you guys remember a little ditty called Train Player that also had a track layer. I never had the license key, so I would just have to constantly install it. If they have it on this, I might actually. We're gonna go through a lot of these and find out that because Flash is no longer a thing, you can no longer play these. This is gonna be interesting.
Be careful what you do.
Oh, I already know. Here we go. Link to other train games. A Train. I remember A Train. I actually have the Famicom version boxed. BV open BVE, my beloved. Um, I don't know. I still need to play with the chat box. Lego Loco. Oh my god, dude. The hours. Yes. Yes. I remember the fucking the Polar Express game. You could play on I think it was Postopia. What's that one? I forgot the name of the cereal company.
Kellogg's.
Might have actually been Kellogg's. Logo Loco was my fucking jam as a kid. If I can find a way to install that on this computer, I might. I remember Luxem. Google Choo Choo 3D. Now this one, I remember. Unfortunately, you can't really, I think, install it for PC anymore. Oh no, you can, but I'm not. I actually have Chris Sawyer's Locomotion, but it was Google Choo Choo 3D was like an interesting little add-on game, little pass the time game. Rail Cargo Simulator. 3D Ultra Lionel Train Town. I remember that. SimSig, British Simulation. I've never played World of Subways. Abracadabra Software. Was that the company that made like Train Master 3D? I have that on disc somewhere. Tucked away. Vanished. Never to return again. What was a Rail 3D? Oh shit, I remember this game. I can never get it. There's one Japanese train sim that I am dying to get a hold of and play. And no, it's not Density Go. Every one of their EEP. Yeah, I don't know why the chat takes forever to load for me. Remember EEP? I have like the English version, the 10th one. I think I remember EEP. I think the Japanese game is called a VRM Online or something like that. and it's free for the most part. But you can't really you can't really play it without having a Japanese address, which I don't get. That's the annoying thing. Train hobby. Oh my god, yeah. These weren't necessarily bad, but we will. Oh god. Oh god, Google Translate. My fucking hated. We'll we'll favorite this. Google Trans. A live action train allows the JR Biwaku line with the 223 series special rapid in the 221 series local train. The distance between the stations is relatively long. You can enjoy driving at high speeds. Why don't you experience being a longing train driver? Train hobby is a combination of various sound effects, such as running sounds and station sounds collected through in-depth research using live-action footage. You can enjoy the fun and difficulty of driving a train while staying at home, and you can enjoy it on your Windows PC. I'll come back to that one. But I think without further ado, we'll go back to searching for some of these. I bet what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and play one game that I mentioned earlier. It's called Rule the Rail. Now you can buy Rule the Rail on Steam. You can buy Rule the Rail on Steam now. I'm not paying fucking $15 for Rule the Rail. Ow! Turn the fucking game down. I don't think they actively expire. Um, you've got your tutorials. We'll do the analog demo. Oh god, this one was actually kind of okay. It was an interesting game. Rule the Rail. I wish I could zoom in. Oh man, look at those. The night view wasn't bad for the game's age. At least you know what this thing had that trains didn't have? It had point lighting. Something trains will never get. I'll be playing for it. Yeah, no, this. Oh, fuck. This game's controls are genuinely fucking terrible. We'll build some tracks. We'll see. Long straight. Um. Hmm. No, I want to delete. Locomotion. Loco commotion. I I don't think I've ever played that game. No. Curve. I don't like these controls. These are genuinely like bad. I would rather build a route in MSTS. The question is, did they change? I know, like I said, they put it on Steam. Did they change anything, or is it still just as dog shit as it is in this demo? I guess you could call this. Place train. Oh, there's your fucking train. Okay, I didn't expect that. Man, I love that audio clipping. God, please, I would love to see that. I love audio clipping. You guys ever realize that you've just been spoiled by like new games and fancier games that playing something like this, it's like it's dog shit. Like I'm pretty sure if I played this for a while, I could probably like just hello soul. I'm talking about certain things. There, 316. The white horse. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Get unlimited playtime, yeah. And that's all you get for this. A new colorful world, objects of expansion sets. Oh man, I love Black 5 and Alco and 44 tonner. Yeah, I'm gonna get that off my hard drive. I never want to look at it again. Well, no, it's not as bad. I'm hamming it up. It's just it's it's the game of all time. Yes, keep that off. Close OBS. Out of this house. Spirits be golden of Nissa. There's one thing I did want to also mention. For those of you who remember trains back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, so you might remember MTH Rail Kings game. I don't. There was an MTH Rail Kings game. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? that came out around the time of Trains 2009, and it was the standalone packs that you could get for Railworks, not Railworks, for Trains of the Z. So Murkison, Seattle, and Carlisle, and classic Cabin City. I had Cabin City. I remember I got it. I I bought it off of a Trains Lands website. God, Trains Lands old website. Yeah, Trainmaster. I think I had Trainmaster. It wasn't it like the one they sold with the rail driver or something. It was supposed to work in conjunction with the rail driver. Actually, Trixie, why don't I just get you on stream with me? I still have my Trains Classics box around here fucking somewhere. Yeah, that was Trains Classics. But there was also, of course, the for Trains 2009, there was the standalone editions that you get of Murkison, of Seattle Carlisle, and of course Cave City. I wish they sold Medulla City like that, because Medulla City was such a fucking fun route. But we're gonna play Trains Murkison too.
Do my Laffy impression? Laffy.
Can't wait for this thing to blow my goddamn eardrums out. Yeah, I've already fucking. I wound up in some VC channels and know where to go. I got you. Hold on. I got you. I got you. I'll just bring you in here with me.
Fuck. Oh, there it goes. I think this glitching out. Yeah, Classics has probably been the best version I've ever had in terms of like benchmarking.
I used to play classics like religiously because it was just such a good game.
It took me years and years of waiting for Murchison and Kaban to go on sale on Steam. I think I waited like 6 years before buying them.
I don't even know if you can get them anymore on Steam.
On Steam, yeah, you can. And they'll work. I've done some testing. They will work on 9, 10, and 12. Dump the CD key in the launcher. I tried a project a couple years ago and I failed. But I tried porting Kaban City to Trains in New Era. And what held me up is that the tram had screwed up attachment points. So even though I ported it and got in the game, if you put it on a track, it instantly derailed.
That is I think you angered it.
Yeah, and I like even showed some of the Trains devs, and I'm like, is there any chance he's ever gonna upgrade I'm like, so the attachment points I can't edit, and they're like, no. I'm like, all right, I just wasted the last 3 hours porting this route. Here, let me see if I can get this stuff for you. The 3D model trains is.
I am not used to running trains in full screen.
In 19, I have to run in a window. Have you ever had
Oh
the
my
struggle?
god, the fucking aspect ratio. I mean
Oh, there's another game.
the resolution.
I could send this to you because no one knows about this game. CSX put out their own sort of training / game thing years ago. It's official corporate material called CSX Moves, and it's free. And it actually, I can't make this shit up, uses the rail driver.
Oh my god, I still kind of want a rail driver.
Let me see if I have it. CSX. I'll just give you a dump of all the
Display settings. Hold on. 920 by 1080. Bit depth. Full screen. Auto detect. OpenGL.
OpenGL. I wouldn't advise.
I'm putting it on DirectX.
It works better in the older games, but not modern GPUs don't know. What the hell? Our mods just showed pictures of them working on a 6000.
Yeah.
What?
Also,
Wow.
Rail, if you want to join now, you can. I'd love to have more people. All right, let's see how this looks at 920 by 10. Oh my god, that's actually.
Which version of trains do you run?
This is Murchison too.
Murchison is the only reason I ever got into that route was because of that damn Hell Hill video on YouTube from 15 years ago. I don't know if you ever remember that.
Oh, I do.
Because I have. Someone gave them to me years later. I have those Dash 8s from that video. They're so good.
God, yeah, the fucking TNNO 440s that Ben made. I forgot they were in here. I remember they just kind of threw, I think, whatever content they could.
It's literally got SP diesels and stuff in it for no reason.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh my god, the fucking boat. So, yeah, this is a train.
Murchison is a special kind of curse. I mean, I have to give Gibby credit for what he did.
Why is there a boat? Basically, the boat runs on an invisible track. No, it didn't just crash. I minimized it.
Okay. File's named wrong because I'm a lazy crap, but here is 3D model trains. It took me forever to find a download of this. I've been seeing it in model railroad magazines for the past like 10 years, and no one ever shows footage of it. And it does have a route editor, kind of, or layout editor.
I really can't wait till we get better units, because looking at these, just the your CPR bud coaches.
The things that make the space station sound when the doors open.
Yeah. Park Series Observation Dome.
My first paid experience with trains was the North American demo, the Trains Driver Edition. I've probably wasted about 6,000 hours of my life on Toronto Railways.
I want to mention that my first experience with trains was actually through a fucking pop-up ad. I learned about trains through a fucking pop-up ad.
That is... I don't know if I should be praise you or be concerned.
little Jackie found remember just browsing the internet on our family computer, I think back in like 2004, and I just happened one of the ads popped up. I had like the big boy and it had the DD40X, and it was like, oh, Trains Road Simulator 2004. And like I somehow got I told my parents about that, and I somehow got them to go to GameStop with me to the mall, and GameStop had it in stock. That's something you won't really see anymore. GameStop carrying a game like that. Torpedo tube Jeeps, my beloved.
Okay, so in order of discs for me to rip, I've got Logo Commotion, which is just an installer, and I
yes, SW4.
I don't.
That's
So,
S4.
do you know the glitch? There's a famous glitch with that. I don't know if you ever knew about it. I think I'm the first one to discover it.
I don't think so, no.
Don't run the SW4s in cab mode.
I'm scared.
They don't have a speed limiter.
Also, for those who don't notice, the ditch light script works on the marker lights on the old 1522.
Oh, that's an iconic piece of.
Good old Cowboys Trains works. This was like top tier back in the day, and now it's just awful.
My go-to version of Train. I remember that through Trumax videos back in the day.
Yeah, Aaron loves 1522.
Because it was in his. I made a thing a while ago and I held it up. I was trying to make a Run 8 style tribute project to that Trains video, that countdown to 100 video he made on Trains years ago.
Yeah.
I was trying to make a Run 8 version of that and I put it on hold.
Oh boy, there's Spore Bus's GP60s.
Oh, I don't have those. The only things I ever really got from him was his B40s.
Murchison
Mainly
280.
I was, what the? I don't remember. There's a mini game EXE for Railroad Tycoon 3. I might as well send this to you.
Yes, the totally not J class. The Murchison Railroad 442. The totally not NNW J class. It's still painted the same way but lettered differently.
Wait, what? Oh, what the? I remember I got into Trains downloading stuff late. I used to use. This is when everyone else was using like 12 or like 2010 at the time. I had Ultimate Trains Collection, which still is a world safe I go back to all the time, where I made runs up and down Highland Valley with AI. I don't even remember what I was going to say now. I hate that. That was probably my favorite thing. Local promotion. Where did it put
The NG Crummy, the little fucking boxcar.
Yeah, the little mini caboose.
NG
North
maintenance
Bay
caboose.
County. That narrow gauge route in North Bay County is such a bop, honestly.
I love it. I have it in 19.
Yeah.
Where's the caboose with the pinup girl in it? I don't know. We'll find it. The steam shovel and MOW caboose look like they were standard gauge, then they scaled them down probably like a couple of feet, and then put it on narrow gauge.
Is this 2010 or 2009?
I think this is 2009.
Oh God, that was a community submission, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was Clear Lake. Oh man.
Oh yes, the fucking the 38 class, C-38 class, D-55 class. There was a lot of Aussie stuff in this.
I remember the thing that people used to abuse was that purple and cream bus in in like from like 2009 onwards.
Oh god, yeah.
Uh,
Well, might as well, and I think this is actually a U.S. built Mikado. I don't remember. I don't remember if the 5906 class is.
That
I don't.
might be hard to say. I do not. The only other thing I remember, I think it maybe it did come with 2009. I think it came in 20. The ND5, the Chinese Dash 7, I think was Trains 2010, right?
Yeah, good old
Has
Osimi's content.
You know that's got a Superman model inside it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a good looking model for today. Like,
It is.
the textures are fucking gorgeous.
If there's one thing that, if there's one route that it sucks they didn't keep porting over, I would have been fine with Harbor Master in 19, but no.
I really love like these New South Wales, these SRA multi-unit diesel car things.
Discord thought the Railroad minigame was a virus. What?
Okay, I was wondering about that.
Someone at Pop is not happy right now.
Or a tugboat that. Oh my god, my ear. I forgot this is like pre Trains a New Era trains, so like audio either comes out of one side or another.
Alright,
All them
zipping up
boats.
local commotion. It's like 135 megs, but I will say this: a couple of the tracks in the game do not deserve to be as much bangers as they are.
SP Baldwin 210 high headlight. You
wait.
mean just 90 with a... Yeah, 90 with a Southern Pacific lettering? Yeah. Yeah, that's 90.
I mean, if you squint hard enough, it fits on Donner Pass.
Just don't even look at it. Look the other way. Oh my god! Fucking paint shed F7s. Fucking Southern Pacific paint.
What the... That's a base asset?
Yes.
I need one thing I need to get you, because I haven't, is
Okay,
MSTS
like...
jet.
I used to have... I had trains... I had the MSTS, the North American locomotive add-on.
Still do. If you needed to reinstall it, I have that, Heidi Express, and the old German ICE add-on called High Speed Train.
I have the 3D train stuff Donner Pass somewhere.
Oh, I have that too.
I miss playing it. I might have to get it again. And I don't know. I might eventually reinstall MSTS. Maybe not.
One of the things they did for open rails is for years, the rotaries would crash open rails if they were reading code they weren't supposed to. That, I think, there's a fix pushed on trainsim.com, but I found out how to fix it. So I have, if you ever want to run the rotaries and open rails, I have the engine files to fix it. Those were really clever for the time.
I love the rotaries. 3D Train Stuff is still one of my favorite companies for MSTS add-ons.
I mean, I bought most of my 3DTS stuff in 2020, so I went to go buy all this stuff, and I was like, "Where's the download link?" So I email Greenstone like, "Hey John, I'm still trying to buy some stuff from your like old as hell website, and unlike the Run 8 site, it ain't giving me a link." He's like, I haven't been on that part in a long time, so I probably just forgot to update some stuff. So just give me a minute, I'll just give you the download links." So I emailed him a couple of times for stuff like this, and one time he actually gave me a choice of a DLC of my choice on the house because I had to go through all this stuff to get the stuff from him.
That was really nice of him.
So I
Also,
got,
yes, I do remember the NALW. I do remember the train, Super Train. I never used it much, but I do remember it. NALW stuff was nice too when they came out before the days of Maple Leaf Tracks and Streamlines. Yes, all the F40s and the fucking P42s and
the AEM7s were the first modern thing I ever got.
The NALW NEC pack was like my fucking bread and butter.
I abused the hell out of that thing.
My favorite part is there's this P10. I think 2479's a P10. Yeah, some sort of P10 tender in this, but there's no locomotive that goes with it. I'm assuming this is 90s. No, this is not 90s tender. Why is there? It just says SP tender.
Oh, that was for. I'm wondering if that's for that old 482 that they used to give away on Trains Mobile.
It might be.
There's some weird crap in some of these older ports. The NEC packs.
Oh, there it is. I think it's Leafer that made this.
Full bucket shoes.
The full bucket shoes.
Oh, I should have mentioned that to you, Jackie, because you probably remember full bucketeers.
I do, yes.
So, me and a friend started an idea to continue the series about 2 years ago. So I came up with the name, we kind of redid some stuff. And it's actually in production now with someone else. So if you ever want to see what happens many, many years later following the full Buccaneers, Fallen Flags is on YouTube.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's being done in trains just because getting MSTS working is, it's not, I'm barely on the project. I'm waiting to do a voice for a character later. I just want to get my voice training done first.
Okay, this SP442 doesn't look bad for its age. And considering it's just the UP Harriman one, it's pretty much identical.
Does it say who created it? Maybe I don't know. It's I don't recognize that mod. Oh, that's great. Shows blank.
I think it was made. I would love to download, but I love how you can kind of make out the shadow of whatever the hell's up there. Like they didn't completely alpha. I mean, it's a good stand-in for an A class, because the Harriman design is pretty much almost universal. Almost. There's a lot of people I know that would get up in arms about that.
Great.
I mean, if I can rip this from here, I would kind of like to get this. I think I might do that. I want to put this in trains.
Yeah, you're looking for pads.
There he is. The man, the myth, the biggest boy. Remember the GS4? Remove a stray wheel way above the loco. Oh god, yeah.
I remember there being. Wait, the Train 4 with something. Do you mean the Mr. Trains model from way back in the day?
The Mr. Trains model. Oh my god.
Because that's the one that Trumac used to always use.
I aged.
I still have that somewhere.
Yeah, I will say,
I-
this thing has aged okay. A Harriman 442s.
Honestly, if you had that as AI traffic, it would be passable.
I think if you updated the textures a bit, added a couple other things.
Yeah, because they're probably
Oh,
really.
remember when you mentioned MR Train?
Yeah,
Is it gonna
it's
load?
hard to get it working in modern versions. But
It's so
it's
fucking
really
hideous. No.
it's got some charm.
I really like Evan or Daylight Trains GSs you made.
Well, yeah, because they came 20 years later. I will give Mr. Trains this. Yeah, is back in the day that came out before trains supported steam engines.
Oh yeah, so this thing basically acts as a diesel, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, same with the UK trains from everyone can't buy anymore. The Big Boy originally didn't come with 2004. It was made as a payware add-on for Ultimate Collection as basically a big diesel. Because these came out for trains 1.3.
I remember these. These
Oh,
specifics were pretty interesting to me.
I do have some sad news. It just came through today.
What?
UK train sim is going down forever at the end of August.
Fuck. Let me drag
Yeah.
rail into
So
here.
Yeah, it's
okay, I can send it to you. There. Oh, let's get the Rail Kings thing. That should be it. That should be enough terrible train sims for you for now. I mean, I'm dealing with just financial struggles right now, so helping find shit post stuff is keeping my brain off of it.
These were actually pretty charming Pacifics for the time. These light Pacifics. And they still kind of
Yeah.
are, even though they're just the standard USRA.
It's kind of the wheels were always too dark though for some weird reason. No matter what lighting.
I love
That
Aussie
might just-
Steam.
I think my favorite Aussie steam engine is that discount Pennsylvania T1.
What the
The
SR.
520.
Yeah, the 520 plus. Hi, BCRL Productions, welcome. The spoked logo.
Spoked.
Why is it called that?
Why not?
What are those rivet textures?
Oh my!
Very
what
good.
the hell?
They're not even there. They're just floating. Very nice.
Very good. Very very good.
Quality.
Wow.
What's your locomotive number? Okay.
You know what
That's all you get.
Joiner Rail should remake is those wooden model railway engines the trains has.
Oh my god, please.
And make sure to make it $20 too.
Yeah, they gotta be
Make
20
sure
bucks.
the engine script wheel slips all the time, like all
Yes.
of their products.
But then when it gets up to speed, you won't be able to stop it either.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
locomotive brakes don't work.
I love this little guy, the Georgia Power shuttle
I
tank.
need to get that.
You can still download this, I think, from Ben. A lot of Ben Neal's stuff you can still download. I won't guarantee that can work.
Yeah. You can even download his stuff for like Trains 1.3. It's crazy.
Here we go.
Like,
I remember when they gave out like the original OG trains.
1.0.
God.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they for like their 15th anniversary.
Oh, yeah, I have that. I basically, when they did that 2016 anniversary thing, I grabbed every single thing I could on that list, even if I already owned it.
I think I
So-
did too. I don't know. I can't seem to get into my N3V account.
So the thing is, when you look at my list of serial keys on the site, it's just a clusterfuck of like, why do you own Trains 2006 5 times? Like,
Why don't you?
I admittedly owned it twice because I lost the serial and I had to get a new one. Of course,
I-
this is back when you could like walk into a fucking store and buy a game.
Back when you
Yeah.
could get Trains, after they stopped selling like the fucking 5-disc copy when they sold Trains 2006 as like this single disc jewel case you could get at Target for like $10.
Oh yeah, the one that came with the 20-minute DVD.
Yes.
Yes, I have a friend that has that. I only have. I luckily picked up years later with Trains, the complete collection. That had the like community
There he
add-ons
is.
disc.
Trains at my Scholastic book fair at my.
I at
I
my
don't know why that
Scholastic,
killed me.
my Scholastic book fair bought Trackmania Sunrise.
My Scholastic book fair didn't sell computer games.
They also had Need for Speed there, man. It was crazy.
What else do we have here? I love the Colorado and Southern. It still looks good for its age, and until you look at the chain with the plow.
It's not terrible. If you put it on like the Clear Lake route that he made it for, it fits right in. But any modern route looks terrible.
Murchison. Dummy. Oh yeah, the little.
Oh, the Steam Dummy.
Well, when I was little, seeing these on Ben Neal's website, I never downloaded these because I was still like, in my head, the term dummy in the railroad world, I thought it meant like, like an unpowered model. So I'm like, oh, why would you even make these? And then, like, as I got older, I'm like, oh, I'm just stupid. Oh my god, I love him. The little Unital Railway.
Oh, that.
062.
That's a good one. I have that in 2009.
I was
The
selling
little shunter from North Bay County is always iconic. The little diesel that screams at you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, more Unitar Railway.
Oh, I will never get tired of Unita.
I feel like I was the only one that never went the trains route. I was solely an MSTS person growing up, but it was the only thing I found one day at Target. I was mainly an MS. I did love MSTS, and I would solely play that a lot because let's be honest, usually for most of the time, MSTS stuff is easy to install. It's literally just a drag and drop.
Right. MST, World Geometry Creator.
And then you needed to go into with trains. You needed to like hunt down like 30 fucking dependencies on some sketchy Russian site from like 2003.
Or you end up going to that forum that's in Russian where everyone asks for a certain set of dependencies and no one ever gets back to them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's why I'm
yeah,
thankful I have the Qt. That's why I'm so thankful for the Qt index.
Oh, he's got a steam pump. That's a nice addition.
Cool.
Got a bunch of little logging touches to him. He's got his got a steam pump attached to him. He's got a toolbox. He's rusty boy.
I wish I still had my dad's old hard drive. We lost it in a crash once, but I made routes.
Tried to make water. Yeah, that's trains.
I tried to make routes for MSTS, and I remember the name. I have footage in 320 by 200 of one of them. It was a counter to Dragon's Pass called Serpent's Pass.
I would know it like the chat to know that Jackie's an absolute angel. She bought me a blah. Can we just call them blahs now? I'm not an angel. I'm a devil. Angle. Oh no, the fucking climaxes. Oh my god, they had not aged well. That thing is genuinely hideous. I am I feel threatened. And of course, you've got all your stock cars and box cars. Let's go to the main menu. Also, I wanna appreciate something while we're on the main menu. Notice how there is Surveyor, but it's just blanked out. Also, I love that.
Okay, there we go. I found my N3V account. It was on an email I didn't really use.
Fight me, I'm right. What if I want to fight you?
Oh, Jesus, that was probably the worst mistake I could buy. I just looked at my purchases. I forgot I bought Trains Railroad Simulator 2019 Platinum Edition.
Why would you?
Because it was like extremely discounted and I paid like $15 for it.
Aye, fair. Speaking of train, do y'all remember World of Trains?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Let's see if it's gonna load. Oh yeah, it loaded. The water glass loading bar. Okay.
Thing is about Trains V1, can you like actually like put content on it? I don't think you can. I do find it interesting that Trains Portal still lists Trains 2009 and 2010 as products they offer.
I know,
To
right?
answer your question about it, as someone who tracked down on eBay once a disc of Trains 1.1.1, all you need is the 1.3 patch. Boom, throw content in.
Really?
Yep, Trains 1.3 was the first version to allow for the content dispatcher. Okay. So I have in my collection of disc version both Ultimate Trains Collection, which are Trains 1.5, Trains 1.0 from Foreign themselves on the anniversary thing, and 1.1.1 with that iconic case that says Virtual Railroading on your PC. And I've tried all of them on modern systems, and none of them has had an issue. Alright, yeah, we should get you this first game, Jackie. It is special. Do you have a way to mount ISOs on your PC?
I currently do not.
Okay, then what I'm just gonna do is give you... Also, the serial number is gonna be in a text file in the folder, but I'm just gonna zip up the whole disk.
What is it you're trying to send her?
Rail King's Model Railway Simulator by MTH Electric Trains in 1990. Ooh. I played it. I also then spent an hour trying to reskin a game that isn't reskinnable and is terrible. For no other reason that I made a red SD70 Mac in NSP.
I'll tell you one thing. You know what game was a fucking blast in the past? Sid Meier's Railroads.
I played that at one point. got it on. You know that has a map editor hidden in the game?
It seems to be missing a bridge.
Wait a sec.
Oh wait,
I got
wait, there it is.
And of course, I played so much of 3 as well.
I forgot you can't like zoom out in this toggle map view.
If you're wondering where Hell Hill is, I can tell you where that is. That's gonna be Rapa Nui.
Yeah, Marcus Murchison was fucking massive.
And I remember it started as a freeware, and then he made it a payware thing for when he extended it.
It's like unnecessarily massive.
Well,
I'm so used to trains, like, you know,
Oh,
where
the seamless
trains now,
zoom in.
yeah, where you can zoom in.
That causes Conquer Railroad Tycoon 2 Platinum. Yes, someone who agrees with me. I have my disc for that still. I actually have, unironically, burned 2 CDRs with the entire soundtrack for in my car. Rapa Nui was near the ocean because you climbed a hill and then made a right, and then is there ever a giant? Oh, I know where it is. If you ever see where the
There it
ore
is,
dock,
Rapa Nui.
yeah, Rapa Nui.
Yeah, Fletch Bay or Dock. Rapa Nui Mine
Rapa
Branch.
Nui is Hell
yeah.
Hill, and I made it up there with that consist that guy made years ago. But you really do have to push it.
Like this,
Yeah, this dock.
hmm.
I did an hour-long stream doing a run here, and then the ore dock was too long, and I derailed. And it was the first time I ever have a clip of VTuber rage quits, because I didn't even end the stream, I just closed the game.
I mean, I would close the game too on this, this thing.
That was the other weird thing he did. He did that thing where he added mountains, but they're splines. In this route, it's really weird. I gotta give him credit though. I don't know if he's still around, but it was a Murchison set a bar that I don't think many other route builders were willing to reach for.
I don't think I would be willing to reach for it.
Did you ever grab the Hot Rod F7?
Yeah, I have it on my other version of trains on 2019.
Yeah, it doesn't work on 19 very well. There's also a B unit on the download station, and someone on a third-party site, you'll like this, made passenger cars for it.
Oh yeah, Peter's Trains, I think it is.
Yeah.
I did appreciate the little logging line that went along the the ocean.
Yeah. There was just a lot of attention to detail that you really don't get with. I mean, not to bash modern route, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I just wish that there was more, less focus on like, oh, my route is $40 because I use turf effects, and like, 6 shaders. It was just neat to. I found this a while ago too. I actually found. I don't know how I found this. It was through some old website last year. The actual upgrade disc version, file for the disc version of Medulla City.
Like actual disc version.
Yeah, It's not a physical disc, but it's all the files from it for the installer and everything. It was German, but you could change it to English. It's Medulla City 3.6, so it includes the being able to drive on the volcano and stuff. I threw it into, I think it was 2009 or 12 or 06 or whatever. It had no issues. Medulla City was... God, I remember when the trailer for that for Trains Classics came out. It was a simpler time when hunting down dependencies wasn't a deal breaker.
Was flipping out, so I haven't been able to hear you guys for a few minutes.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just an accident.
Alright, Jackie, there's all of the terrible games if you try any of them.
All the terrible.
They're in your DMs. Like I said, it keeps my brain occupied before I sleep in the next half hour, so I don't know how big a train we get tomorrow, so yeah, this was by a company called Green. The Rail Kings game is called from someone called Green Street Games, made in '98, commissioned by MTH. And the other psycho thing is that it runs on the same game engine as Fear 1. Which was a first-person shooter engine.
How much fucking space do you need for Loco Commotion? Jesus Christ.
It's only like 140 megabytes. Imagine like Train's Trouble, except it actually is more of a brain teaser with 3D models and everything. I think it's got like 60 levels or something. Apparently back in the day you could buy it as its own product, but I guess they made it a promotional thing where they just, if you bought Road Tycoon 3, you could just circumvent that and get the whole game for free. NEC V4, that takes me back, Conquer.
NEC V4 is fantastic.
I barely ran it for the realism's sakes. I just remember the jump at Eckington. And would just launch stuff into the air for hours.
Yeah. I used to watch like those Crash compilation videos.
Oh,
And like
God.
they'd take like the Super Dash 9s and then they like string like 20 of them together and throw them up that hill in the Northeast Corridor.
God, yes.
I need to make a video to like carry on that legacy because haven't. What a friend of mine wanted to do, and I told him should I do this, and his immediate response was absolutely God yes. You remember the Crash and Destruction video that has Headlong playing in the background?
Yes,
I want to make a sequel to that.
you should.
I still think about the one MSTS video that we had. It was just Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat theme, and just dude crashing shit.
I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like Skype. I remember the guy's name started with an L, and he also had a Crash where they had breakbeat music in it.
Breakbeat music?
Yeah. it's hard to explain. I remember the lyrics. Not they are incoherent, but I remember them since like 2005.
Oh, what the fuck? Someone actually has been continuing MSTS Crash compilations.
The one you're thinking of, Jackie, Mortal Kombat, it involved a TG. It
Huh.
involved Spanish engines getting wrecked on that old joke crash route, didn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh god, they're using fucking 009 sound system.
I know exactly what video you are talking about, and I have searched for the past 15 years to track it down. I can't find it.
Oh,
One thing I
fuck.
learned is that apparently BMR 777 that did a lot of the iconic Supercharged Dash 9 videos back in the day is still around.
Yeah.
I guess he hasn't forgotten his channel because one of my friends posted something a while ago and he made a comment out of the blue.
It just sucks that that pretty much all the original music is lost.
That hurts me so much.
Oh yeah.
That is the only his music. That alone is the only reason I knew about Papa Roach in the first place.
yes, Father Insect.
Yeah. It's cool that his stuff is still available though on trainsim.com. If you've never had a chance to check out the Metro route in its entirety, it's actually really cool.
I mean, 3D model railway actually looks like an interesting little thing to put together.
It is. It just, it was kind of, I mean, it was kind of obviously made on a budget. So, that really means much, but
Like quite literally made on a budget.
yeah. Let me see.
Up again.
It has a track editor. I mean, I tried it like a month or two ago, and it's okay. You just it's not instantly intuitive, I guess is what I should say, even though it kind of should. God, that's a route I think I swear I saw someone in the trains community trying to make and gave up on it, was trying to remake CU. I think that route really set the bar for the zaniness you can make in a train sim.
Seaview was its own just
It was its own world.
insane.
And you couldn't even explain it to anyone. It was one of those things if you had to see it for yourself.
Here's the thing. Wow, I've already forgotten. Okay, carry on.
The other route that I still love playing, and I made a multiplayer video of it a couple of years ago, was Dragon's Pass.
I remember Dragon's Pass.
I will say
Go ahead.
oh shit, now I remember. Yeah, I will say though, there is one MSTS route that although I thought about it a couple of times, I've never touched, and that is the Petite Arbor thing. The
Oh,
Pentecosta.
I always hear about that, and I never download it. Because people were making like a bajillion reskins for it that
Yeah, like there were like
uh,
always reskins going up for this.
and you look for regular, like I looked for the X2000 one day. Like, there's one for the Petite Abet. I'm like, what? It didn't matter what you were looking for on trainsim.com. There was something you were looking for is gonna have a Petite Arbor reskin.
Yeah, it's. I wonder what the most recent one would be. I'm
You
curious
know
now.
what? They have trainsim.com login. I'm
Petite
still sad
Belle.
that I
Oh, go on.
Petite. I gotta remember what it's called. Petite Arbor.
Apparently, the latest upload for Petite Arbor is like from 2014, and it's just an activity pack. But let me try Pentacosta.
Pentecostal, I remember. God, one thing I used to
Yeah,
do
same, 2014.
was, if anyone remembers Oboe's locomotive catalog,
I do.
I still go there from time to time. That was how I found a
I
lot
was
of my
tempted to kind of go through that, and
Yeah,
That'd be
Oboe's
good.
Trains locomotive catalog, the Railworks one.
You know what? If I'm not doing anything sometime next week, if you want to do a video that's a trip down memory lane of some older stuff, I'd be down.
I would love that.
What is it?
If there ever would want, I mean, I could do a stream next week if anyone wanted to. Is like going down like Oboe's locomotive catalog and UKTS and going through all this.
Before it's gone.
Yeah, Jack, you
Mm.
know how old the Railworks page of Oboe's is?
Oh, yeah.
Latest update,
God.
the classic Pennsylvania GG1 by Dovetail Games from like 2013.
Yeah, no, I'm saving this 3D model trains thing. This thing could really help me.
Exactly, Conquer, exactly. It's just an Indian Railways add-on repository.
I mean, I have to give the Indians credit for keeping it alive, though. As much
After-
as I'm not used to the
Well, that's because it's simple and easy to mod in it.
I mean, I used to not as like Indian trains as much, but now that I know that some of the ones over there are just an SD78s with a vacuum cleaner attachment attached to the front of it, like I have more respect. Like I heard a video because they have that weird shoe on the front. And they're like, it's for aerodynamics. No, that's for sucking up leaves. The difference is in America, we put it on the side, on the charger. I heard that one day, and someone was like, "Do you know that this weird thing, the WAP 7 or whatever, has an EMD 710?" I'm like, "That's not true."
Well, the WAP doesn't. The WAP's an electric.
It's the WDG, I think.
Oh yeah, and then of course India out here still using fucking Alcos and MLWs on
Yeah.
high-speed passenger trains.
They don't care about emissions.
I don't care about safety either.
No.
We're gonna move
Wow.
on to.
I almost went overboard with.
I'll say please don't. We're gonna move on to another one, and that would be Train Frontier Classic. Well, it used to be Train
Oh.
Frontier Express.
I could actually join you for this because
Train Frontier Express.
Yeah, they ported it in 2017 to PC on a newer, upgraded version of the X and AN with workshop support. So you know what? I don't even know if I have you added on Steam.
I think I sent you an ad the other day.
Oh, you did. Let me see if I can fire up one of my routes, which I called Discount Run 8. It was a
The
collaborative.
controller is vibrating like crazy.
A landscape building and multiplayer train riding sandbox.
Landscape building. The landscape is probably the most janky thing in that game.
Interesting.
See if I've got it. It was Mojave Sub Remix made 1,410 days. I will add Jack to this so that you can at least have. Oh.
Yes, here we go. I found a good review for Train Frontier Classic. Yes.
That is the review of all time.
That is the review. It just says yes.
Where is this?
Oh my God.
It's in the reviews section of Train Frontier Classic.
I will say
Oh,
I didn't really like the for Train Frontier. I didn't like the controls or the menu. It was genuinely kind of hard to navigate.
so, those are the train driving controls. Yeah, the controls system is not great. There we go. Now you can see the fruits of my. This is from me and a friend made this.
Wow, there's nothing. Oh, there it is.
Well, and in the middle of the route, which is a little circle, that's the PTC testing for accurate conditions. But yeah, we made Tehachapi, kind of.
Train setup. God, I forgot I had like auto racks.
That's a lot of auto-recs.
That was one of the last updates they pushed out. Is like, hey, we made the trains longer, and also it actually affects physics now, despite the fact that we not once have ever set it up to do that.
And if you guys take a look at our lovely, yep, there's the fucking train sound. Our lovely, we've got Deltic, Deltic, Dash
I
9.
should send this
Dash
to
9.
you, but I ripped the sound files. That would be a fun horn to put in Run 8 V3. Is this Train Frontier Classic horn?
Hey, Jackie, I got a question.
Yeah,
Does it have the Deltic?
no.
Oh, damn,
I'm
that
not
sucks.
sure. It doesn't seem to be confirmed.
I'll have to check my sources.
Shit.
Where's Matt Pedal Battle?
Shit.
Matt Pedal Battle.
I came up with a name from the other day. I think I clipped it somewhere. Years ago on a live stream with Matthew Applebaum, Esquire the Third, MD,
Excuse me, what?
The fuck?
for Matt Pedelson from Dovetail.
Oh, fuck that guy, dude.
Or Mapple Papple. I mean, my friend came up with one day we're playing Roblox and I got a message from him that says, due to personal reasons, Matthew Pedlerton is now a sea cucumber. Yeah, I have weird moves. Oh yeah, I forgot there was the Gresley.
Okay. How do I
Pacific.
forgot how to change
What? Change
direction? I'm using a
You
controller.
can't. Oh, it's on controller.
Okay, Q. There we go.
Yeah, it's Q.
You had like these. That is certainly a consist. Good God, what the hell is this one? Yeah, welcome back, Mocha. This is Train
This
Frontier.
is
Express.
the consist of all time. And then we'll end this stream by driving trains on Roblox that look better than all these simulators.
I actually have played. I had a friend that used to be part of Rails Unlimited back in the day. That game is stupid fun.
Oh, I bet.
Whoa!
Oh, that is.
What the hell is that cab view?
Why does
I
it
can
have
hear the
a,
voices.
Why does it have an L28 brake? Why does it have?
I can hear the voices now of welcome to Microsoft Train Simulators. Driving. Know if I'm gonna pass you or I'm gonna collide with you. I should know my own route, but
I have my own route in Trade Simulator, and I don't recognize it.
This is so cursed. Yeah, no, Mocha. This originally released on Xbox.
oh, I'll show you in a minute if you want an even more cursed route. It's one that we worked on where we built the Skyway.
You built a Skyway.
Yeah, we built the Skyway subdivision. It connects to Saluda Grade.
My
Oh.
controller
we're
is
gonna be
just
on the right track.
my controller is just vibrating like fucking crazy. Oh my God!
Yeah, I
No.
hate when it burps you in. They never fix that.
Certainly the train of all time.
I actually had a bug that I reported the devs they never fixed where I hit this switch once and it ripped the steam engine off the tender, actually. Damn Amtrak and their on-time delays.
Yeah, man. This is Amtrak's new heritage unit. I forgot everything just says Train Frontier Express.
Yeah. Yeah, they could, because they asked
I am
LTEX
so confused. Mocha, I know what this game is, and I'm confused.
It's sad that they abandoned it the way they did. There's supposed to be a big update like 3 years ago. With a whole new graphical overhaul and a Dreyfus Hudson, and none of it ever came out. The devs
My
didn't
car's
even
got a
say
fucking fan belt squeak, apparently.
They also made a mine under there that is a reverse loop in a mine, and it took me an hour and a half of screaming at the map editor to make it tolerable. Yeah, this route doesn't offer much. I will show you if I can get it loaded. Load map. Was it Empty World 2020?
We'll do
Yes,
the
because we revamped it.
we'll do Montana Rail Link. Do the gas local.
Here, I gotta re-invite you, but is this our proper version that we redid? It's the one I did on my live stream the other day. Yes, it is. All right, I shall. It sucks you gotta re-invite people. There's no way to like make a party. Xbox. That would have been.
I love the no copyright music.
Oh yeah, just nothing but Kevin MacLeod.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, just fantastic. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's our little. If you look in there, that's our snowman army that we set up for. There we go. This is our iconic route.
Are you going to explain this?
Oh. Well, he's not allowed to. He went in there. It's an illegal move, so he can't move.
Well, there you go.
He fell in there 5 years ago. You know.
Man, I love all these position lights.
Well, I mean, you can't park there, so you know.
Can't park there, sir.
We spent an hour signaling this to how it should be like running. That's the reverse. There it is, the Skyville subdivision, and that big, long, steep, wavy hill in the distance. That's Saluda Grade, officially named.
For God's sake.
And you can't go down it without dynamics, and occasionally air brakes, or you will just rip off the track.
I've got about 3 SD9s with blown turbos.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, you're going down the preliminary part of it. And then we made...
Did they try? No, they did not.
They made a Skyway siding.
It's so bad.
Did they try?
No.
To be fair, Mocha, when they first made this, it was running on the same engine as Run 8 V1. So they didn't have a lot of resources to make this super advanced, I guess.
Oh, so it's train. You shut your mouth!
No, I agree with Mocha on this. My favorite thing is running a C30-7 and it sounds like an Alco S4.
Whoever took care of the
You're
bot,
right.
thank you.
I saw that too, yeah.
Oh, that's coming from you. I was wondering what that sound was.
My controller's
Oh.
just continuously vibrating.
I don't see. Oh god, I forgot the draw distance in this game is terrible. Anyways, I'm going to show you how a real Southern Railway engineer does this.
Sure. What do you mean we don't fly down the hill? It's like, ah!
It's the Ludograde training video.
Okay, no, wait, go back into the cab view, okay.
Oh.
What is that angle? Yeah. I love the switch stand floating.
Yeah. We took some creative liberties, but we did get approval from Loram to build this route, so...
Did get you
The-
mean
the
like an
rail-
OSHA violation, regularly?
I can guarantee you, doesn't matter the grades, the rails are smooth.
Actual Saluda moment.
I haven't... We, at one point, had... We first got
Alright,
this for
let's see.
fun.
Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. I love that it plays it an ode to joy when you crash. I'm working my way to saloon. Actually, no. Let me just cheat a little, and I'll show you. No, I need to start farther back. So this is legitimate.
Don't say it, don't say
That's
it, don't say it, don't say
amazing.
it, don't say 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 it like Gigantic.
Yeah, like Mechanic called. They want their leases back. Sad, because Lack Mechanic burned up an LMX unit. I mean, it's not the only reason I'm sad. Interpret this as going, oh, is the train okay?
Are the shareholders okay?
Oh, thank God.
Mocha, the new Dirt Rally 2.0 update looks pretty good.
Aha!
Got fired. So,
That
I'll give
not
it
as good as those
general-
cars.
I'll give a general tour. In one corner, we have a place named after a location in Unstoppable, which is Portville.
I forgot they actually named it Portville.
And then right behind that is Los Angeles Junction, which is a single track right now. There's a crossover over there, which is based on the one from Waycross and Run 8, which we spent a couple hours revamping on first of the year. There's a giant staging yard / port back here with a NASCAR scene, which includes Kevin Harvick driving into the ocean. Yeah, if you come over and if you come over to where I am, you'll see this thing. It's really we
Kevin
had
Harvick
some
featuring Kevin Harvick.
Oh, that video. Kevin Harvick is upside down.
Big rigs over the road racing. Oh boy, is it gonna go back uphill?
Someone's working on a multiplayer port for that at one point.
I feel like a multiplayer port for that would be god awful.
There was. Someone tried it, but I lost the files. They were on
yes.
yourwinner.com.
Tumblr's Ridge.
Where's your GF6Cs?
Gone.
Did she preserve any of those?
Yeah, there's one,
One preserved. It's like the BC Museum of Forestry or some shit.
Really?
come on.
I think
Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
it's called like Quintet or something.
Save the GM6C, the big puppy dog.
GM. gone.
It's random, but there used to be a way for you to change the car's color to black if you had enough money in the top right corner, but we never got it to work.
God, the Doppler effect. Hold on, let me choose the locomotive of all time.
Black 5. Yeah, we did a lot to revamp this route. And as goofy as it is, we almost had like a Run 8 style session on here once.
You need the mid-train DPU. Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, here is the train of all time. It is
Strasbourg 90.
Strasbourg 90.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all it is. Oh my God! Hello.
Anyways, I gotta go get to Waycross and derail 47 times.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that Y ahead is actually based off the one in Waycross, but it's scaled down horribly. But in
Yes,
that
I've been to Waycross. I
clearing-
can confirm this exactly looks just like this.
In that clearing way in the back is where Kevin Harvick is. Can't wait till you see it.
Where is Kevin Harvick?
Back there. Down towards the port.
Oh,
You'll see it.
is that?
Yeah.
There he is. There's Kevin Harvick.
It's part of my favorite race, the Daytona 5. Which is where the pace car leads. They go around one lap and the pace car gets first place.
I don't think that's how it. Real fanning. Hold on, I gotta make the camera shake like crazy. Hold on.
It's a grab bag video. Eat your heart out, virtual rail fan.
Fuck virtual rail fan anyways.
The only reason I have any respect for them.
Eat your heart out, coaster fan. There's a new kid in town.
There you go.
The fuck out! It's Speaker Police too.
Oh, not that guy.
Now we're getting CSX Railfan Productions 2004 quality. Hell
No,
yeah.
it has no. You're missing a part. It has to be. It has to be like a random locomotive engine number productions.
What was
Hold on.
Baltimore, Ohio,
SP 4449 CNR 6060 dog production. There.
Yes,
Your-
there you go.
This might be I don't
Yeah,
want
it
to
is
take
a,
shots at them, but SCL 3816 or whatever it
Oh,
was.
3618.
I
I know him too.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I've known that motherfucker since me and him were in high school.
He met him?
Yeah, I've met him.
Oh, I never
And
have.
I knew the dude. I've known the dude like since fucking high school.
I followed him, Trainmaster 844, who this is the crazy.
I know him too.
I found him through Railfan Hell one day.
I know Trainmaster 84. I used to when I'd go down to Florida when he was stationed there. We would go play trains at his club.
These are all people that inspired me to do YouTube.
These are
honestly.
like all people that. What's funny is I know
Sugar.
like.
The only person I know that disappeared was Amtrak F40.
Oh no, I know where he is now. I know him.
He made a channel and he made a second one, and I don't remember which one of his 500 videos.
He is
listed.
another friend of mine. He works for Minnesota Commercial now, and models
Really?
DRGW narrow gauge.
Oh, Mocha, don't worry. Speaker Police got worse. That dude's got a full fursuit now.
Tell him I'm waiting. Oh, does he?
Yes.
Cool.
He's had it, and apparently he still has that inflatable pool toy dog thing too.
I used to hang out with him at Rail Watch. I knew Speaker Police.
I remember him from the video, and I remember people cussed him out for this so much, and I'm pissed that people cussed him out because he did the right thing. Was when Metrolink nearly lined one train into another at a frickin' station.
Oh yeah, when they were all like waving and shit.
Yeah, and people were like, "You're fucking fucking idiot. I'm like, fine, you want the 2 trains, you want the engineer to get sacked, asshole? Go right ahead. Don't wave.
Jesus Christ, fucking Z train.
Yeah. Yeah, Otto likes me more than you. In the world of Run 8. I am superior.
Watching your fucking... Oh my god, watching that last fucking double stack tilt, like, racing motorcycle style.
I got the Mo Beta physics enabled.
Mo better physics.
Mo
Mo better,
be-
baby.
Mo Powell, baby.
I remember that slider in Beta, Mo Beta, and way Mo Beta. For coupler calculations.
Mo better, baby.
The other phrase, which most people don't remember, is Brad Brown once was called Run 8's lighting, and this is not a joke, this is on the website. Farkin' Amazeballs.
That is... Those are all words.
Yep, they all are words. I don't know what they mean, though.
Who the fuck still uses Amazeballs?
This was like 2013.
Okay, that explains it then.
Needles had like just come out, so
The
to be
thing
fair,
is, like, Run 8's Chivos still have the look of, like... I feel like they're immediately from default Railworks or Rail Simulator.
They're probably from fucking Rail Simulator.
they are, because if you take a reskin of the Jivo from Railworks America, put it on the Run 8 Jivos,
Look at the
it's
same timeline as Michael P.
As far as I remember correctly, the original Cajon Pass add-on for Rail Simulator was 3ETS. It doesn't credit it, but they made it. That's why those Jivos are there.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Kuju basically, took credit for it. Kuju. Just like how they took credit for MSTS when Aces was the ones that did all the work.
Y'all remember? I still kind of wish MSTS2 happened.
Yeah, me too.
Every day of my life, wake up, praying for an announcement for MSTS2.
Imagine like MSTS2 on like the fucking Unreal Engine.
Dude.
I actually have God damn it, I pulled an Unstoppable. Literally, this was just perfectly timed, Jackie. I wish you'd seen this. I got this thing that said Badge Earned Unstoppable, and then my Jivo exploded.
Tier 4 compliance issue.
And of course, like the fucking renders that Danny Beck made for MSTS2. I mean, whew.
It's cool to see that a couple of the models
Gorgeous.
actually survived in MSTS1, though.
Y'all remember fucking Jointed was making their own train sim?
Oh, cross tie.
Yeah, was keyword.
So I talked with Woody about that from Searchlight a long time ago when I was doing a review, and that was something they canceled us because he didn't explain what. He said he wasn't going to give reasons, but they just canceled it out of the blue.
Now apparently Desksoft is trying to make their own train sim.
Yeah.
Honestly, I commend because cool, good on them for sticking with it. The thing.
It kind of sucks that not even a demo of MSTS2 came out.
I know someone has to have it.
Yeah, probably someone
Somebody's
in Aces.
got it. Somebody's got it, and I don't care what crimes I have to commit to get it. So Jackie, you'll love this. A piece of MS2 memorabilia appeared on eBay the other day, and I have it now.
What is it?
Official, I'll show you a picture of them. Actual card you got if you were at the E3 press conference. Someone was selling, and someone's selling 10 of them, so I'll send you one if you want.
Please. Beg of you.
What is this, an E3 card or something?
It will show. I'll put it in the chat. I just have to find the image really quick. It is. I bought it immediately, and the guy when he sent it back, E3 MSTS PC promo M1B locomotive card. I will showcase an image of these.
Y'all remember Train Arson?
Yeah.
Oh, I will forever. Where do I send this?
You can't
General-
send it in
I
here.
can't
there
send
isn't
here. Just send it in DMs, and I'll So,
Okay, I'll do that.
but like, yeah, Train Artisan. I still forever wish I could have got my hands on that GS on 4449 that they were making, because that is still one of the best
Me and a
goddamn.
friend have been trying to track down if anyone has that. I have everything
Apparently,
else
from what I could gather, is the dude just got busy, too busy volunteering, on the real thing to finish the full virtual one.
Name. Someone's got to know him.
I've got a lot of pictures of because I went digging through the Wayback Machine, and I've got a lot of fucking pictures. Or y'all remember what's his name? Burrito Farmer.
Don't really remember.
Who?
He had all these dope ass MSTS add-ons he was working on, for Excursion Stars and all this other stuff. It was his YouTube name was Burrito Farmer.
No idea. I'm looking at MSTS stuff on eBay, and someone's selling the fucking Japanese edition of it.
There is alive.
Well, yeah, I just put it in, I sent it to your DMs right now, but that is promotional cards, and as far as I know, he sent me 10 of each, so if you want one for your collection, I will happily send it to you.
Well, once I see it, sure.
I'll send it to you too.
Also,
I kind of wanted to see it too, you know?
Yeah,
also,
there you go.
thing forever that
Upload.
haunts me as an MSTS player, ESC Cab View.
Oh, I'd use a friend, hold on.
Oh, whoops.
ESC Cab View forever haunts my dreams. Those ESC sounds.
There it is. Straight from the E3 event.
Wow. And
Yeah.
Flight Simulator?
Yep.
Whew. That is actually pretty nice.
The thing that gets me about FSX, I still wish FSX had been the thing that got killed and they decided to keep.
A celebrate
MSTS.
sounds. Mocha, no, why?
I gotta look at my orders real quick.
Every goddamn steam locomotive on Train Sim. Oh, needs ESC Cab View. Needs ESC
Oh, this was
sounds.
delivered 2 days ago, so those cards are in my mailbox. I gotta pick them up tomorrow. I also have a tape of Digitrax. Oh, no way! Oh, I'll have to show this to you. I got that old add-on Scenic Railway for MSTS.
Take it easy,
Scenic-
Hyperion. Thanks for stopping by.
Scenic Railway?
Yeah. You probably don't remember this. It had a picture of a Canadian Pacific train on the inside of it, but it was like a kind of fake railroad thing. Someone did a recent video on it that explains it in beautiful detail, but I'll DM it to you. You
Love
might
those
remember
lovely
seeing
flexi-coil C trucks.
this thing.
My traction motors seem to be burning.
I have never actually heard of this.
It was an old add-on around the time of. Do you remember the terrible maglev add-on that was supposed to come out for MSTS?
Oh god, yeah.
You know,
Potentially, yeah. I'm looking at
I
pictures.
have that. I have it. And guess who's the person who reviewed it back in the day? Matt Pedalston. So I sent him a picture on the TSC like 2 years ago with a picture of the Casino Royale that says, "Your past has come back to haunt." And all I get back from him is, "Oh dear God."
Wow, this Scenic Railway does not really look good at all.
If you some guy made a video the other day that showcases it from when he had it from his childhood, and if you port over a couple sounds and do a couple little tweaks here and there, it's actually a decent little neat route. It comes with its own piggybacks and freight cars and stuff. For the time, because it was like within the first year of MSTS, I think that came.
Holy shit, I just found the fucking mother load of MSTS stuff.
Where?
On eBay, Microsoft Train Simulator 2001 plus paint shed and book. Like the official
Yeah.
Microsoft guide.
Oh yeah, and you can still buy that.
The fucking paint shed.
I
just realized I forgot to tell you this. So Cybex, yeah, Cybex made the strategy guide 3 years ago. The MSTS2 strategy guide.
No
From
way.
them. I went to buy it. I bought it. A month later, or a couple weeks later, Amazon cancels my order on their end.
Whew.
And it disappeared forever.
Wow.
So I don't even know if they... I think they must have thought they had it in the inventory, and it turns out they didn't any. There's proof it exists, but no one has it. I've been waiting to see if it will... Hold on. Cybex micro... Really, Bing, you won't do autocomplete for me? Cybex official guide. Wait, the page is still on Amazon.
What?
I want to.
Well, it's still on here, but it says out of print, limited availability. It's the one I bought, though. I'll show you the picture, DM. This is the real picture of the guide back in the day.
Alright. See you later.
It has an ISBN library now.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Wow. They
It was
Really?
224 pages. Here's the kicker. Published November 3rd, 2003.
Interesting.
So this was some early test copy, I guess, before they had to like cancel and restart it. Trying to find.
Okay, I gotta put it back on window mode.
Oh, I'm still like derailed. I forgot.
Oh, shit, I forgot I had GTA open. Whoops.
I once, when I was in college, kept Borderlands 2 because it was a free weekend. So I just, every time I put my computer in sleep mode, I left Borderlands 2 running. So I just had it running for like a week and a half straight. So I wouldn't have to pay for it.
They have a fucking.
Oh, I think you went to a different route.
I went to a different screen.
Yeah, okay. Close my thing for now. There has to be... You can get the strategy guide from STS1 on even Google Book.
Apparently, you can get this from the VMT now. Get fucking a wooden 1218.
If it ain't got Hooters, I ain't buying.
It's a long boy.
It's a boy.
That's a big ass boy.
That's a huge bitch.
That's a huge ass bitch. Wait, hold on. YouTube.
I wonder if Trains ever had a strategy guide.
Burrito Farmer MSTS. Yes, his stuff is still up. Awesome. This shit right here.
There does not seem to be a strategy guide for Trains.
Oh, is that the Train Artisan unit? Yeah.
No, this is someone else's model that they were working on.
And then they just canceled it.
This dude never really released anything, as far as I know.
That was the same controversy, which is why I got in trouble with Trains.com's modern one. It used to be Long Line Railroad stuff, and people just were like, it's a work in progress, it's a work in progress. Is it ever going to not be a work in progress? I mean,
Alleghenies.
I'm looking through this. Obviously, this book made it to production in some weird way because a ton of different book finding sites are finding it. Maybe Mark Nelson. Oh, well, he's in the hospital. Maybe some.
Also did 614.
Maybe
I think he
Danny
released.
Beck.
I think he released 614. I think.
Could have been. I just realized I don't even think if I look at Obo's locomotive catalog. Let me look this up. If I go through the SP stuff, I don't even think Train Artisan. Yeah, Train Artisan's. Wait, that can't be right. I forgot that Jointed Rail made the regular GS4 from STS. Because it's Cornell.
I keep forgetting that he did.
Yeah.
I kind of wish this.
I wish there was like another MSTS I wish we had like a content preservation thing, like how Flashpoint preserves all the Flash games. I wish there was like a thing like that, but for MSTS.
Actually, this might actually be the Train Artisan G.
No, it had some weird kind of shine to it. I don't think it's that. Yeah, I could be wrong though. Been wrong before.
Today we will witness Southern Pacific 4449, a glorious whitefish mountain.
But not all turbine startups are as graceful.
God.
Yeah, thank God Cornell's old site is backed up. All his MSTS units are on here.
Yeah, 15 years ago, this came out.
It's D9. Forgotten about that. Oh, he had a folder. Wait. His Star Trek gaming website back when they had a folder for locomotion and train.
And then he uploaded.
A vehicle creator file from 2005. He had an SD40, it looks like.
Then the most recent videos he's uploaded were he uploaded a 4014 testing at Cheyenne. Oh hey, I wonder who that is. Looks like some dumbass streaming train sim.
Wow. Kind of sad.
What a loser.
I know, right? Just more in the last like few years, someone had still uploaded something to
Actually, hold on. The thing that always bugged me about MSTS is we had a shockingly short amount of small amount of Japanese stuff. Same with
and
Railworks.
a bunch of it disappeared on the site in 2009 and we can't get it back. I've tried. If you go to the electric engines part, it'll show like EF66s and EF65 and EF18 stuff. All gone forever.
God, I remember this fucking GG1. The fucking angled GG1 from
Oh, the mega pack.
Yeah, the NALW stuff.
It was a nice cab view though, I'll give him that.
Fucking legends, NALW.
Absolutely.
Truly. What, you're telling me you don't drop the pantograph when you open your Amfleet doors?
I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Miami Metro Rail. That's still the Metro Rail stuff still looks fucking hot. Metro
ALW stuff is still so damn cool.
It is.
That Metro Rail though has a little too fast. Oh, the silver liners. Yeah. Never got into those. I need to get them.
Yeah, these.
Under Japanese, a lot of the electric engines are gone. All those, dead forever. Possible to acquire. I tried. I tried for hours. The E2, the Nozomi, which we know Japan's trying to kill now, all the rest of those are available.
The thing that still gets me is the 30,000 EXE is like just as low poly in real life as it is in
it
MSTS.
really is. It's people. It literally doesn't update its level of detail in the real world.
It's prototypical.
Yeah. To be fair, if you look at a Series 2000 though, too, it's literally the exact same shape as it is in MSTS.
It is. It's the exact fucking. They have been updated, as far as I know. They're
They have been, and they're still running. It's sad, but they outlasted the 7000.
7,000, my beloved.
I wish I'd been there for that farewell run. It was one of the few times where Japan really seemed to care about a farewell run. Those I think you can still get. Oh, the Kia 140. I'm sad about the Isatsu line. I hope they recovered from that landslide 2 years ago.
Me too.
Because it cut the line in half.
Yeah, all the fucking the Train Arsenal website still work.
Is Train Arsenal's
No,
website?
it does not.
No, but hold on. I do have an
There it
archive
is, y'all.
of
The greatest website, the
archive
greatest
of a bunch
MSTS
of-
website there is known to man.
I have an
Diesel's
archive of
West.
Diesel's West. How far they've fallen.
You have to go to their archive.
Yeah, but that's apparently been killed off recently too. I talked with some people on the TSC. Apparently that's
Crazier.
locked out now too,
Yeah.
somewhat.
You can't.
He ripped the buy button out last month for good. And he didn't tell anyone. I do have a couple of I did buy some packs though. I have his Dash 8s. Maybe I have 6. I gotta remember if I got the 6000. I have his C32 Dash 8s. The MP15s, the Jeep 50s, and I have all 4 SP packs because those had a little piece of text that he removed that said all those a bunch of those SP units were designed for MSTS2.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
right.
it
Some
never
of his
came
stuff
out.
was going to be in MSTS too, wasn't it?
Some of his, most of his SP packs 1, 2, 3, and 4 had stuff designed for MSTS2. And then obviously Streamlines, we have some MSTS2 leftovers that Danny Beck ported, like 7184 and 4897.
Streamlines.ca.
Yeah,
That's right.
They
It's
call
not
themselves
called.
I laughed so hard when they called themselves Train Simulations. I'm like, wow, the most generic site name ever.
Oh man, Rock Island, the greatest railroad of all time, next to the Rio Grande.
I mean, I hear it's a mighty good road.
I will strangle you. Do they have? There we go. Denver, Rio Grande, and Western.
Oh, what is it? The fictional stuff at the bottom is also fun too. Yeah. I've been trying to track down full Buccaneers characters, and it took me a while to find Dylan, the F unit.
Well,
Oh, that Kraus Maffei, I think
we
I
had
have.
gory and defeated stuff. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we had all this crazy shit.
Of course, there it is. Thomas the fucking tank engine.
The super fictional stuff, I think. Oh, these.
Fictional locomotive. Oh. Oh yeah, Jonathan.
Oh, I have Max Flow stuff. You can still get it. Wayback Machine.
Ah.
but I have a couple of his little units, and they were cool. Oh, that rocket, I know where that is.
Is that on a
That
train sim?
it's no Trend Sim, the Spanish site. You'd still get it, and oh, you thought the jet test vehicle was fast? I I can't begin to describe.
The speed.
Also, it's got idle sounds made with someone's mouth.
There you go. There's your fucking Thomas
Oh yeah, there's your
Craftsman.
reskin templates.
Yeah,
There's
there's
your
Oh
that,
oh
There's
Thomas,
your-
now we're talking
there's
train
your
sim
flying
quality.
there's your
Yep.
fucking Flying Scotsman repaint
Yep.
for the night.
right there. But Gordon was never the Flying Scotsman. Shut the fuck up. Yes, he was.
He is now.
I'm the slowest, said Gordon to no one in particular.
Mountain Electric. I always wanted to get this route working.
Oh yeah, it's just all MP54s, which is what I like.
East Metro.
This one confused me as a kid.
Seaview. Seaview, my beloved.
Seaview stuff is one of the few things
I
that
still like the Seaview Express trains.
that I will warn you. There's a bit of an issue with those in open rails.
What?
They wheel slip horrifically when you first start. It takes a while for you to get to a point where they're not slipping. That was a couple versions of open rails ago, like 2 years ago. I haven't tried them lately. Maybe they're better now. This KLW still has them. They're cool though. I love them. KLW's website, I could have sworn was still up. About time they put Cloudflare in. The first time I heard about KLW was a video from Metrorail Boy 1, where he had a video with Disturbed Stricken playing in the background on some route, and he was showing off a Go Transit
That's genuinely fucking hilarious to me, and I don't know why.
MP36. What?
The fact that I had Disturbed playing in the background is genuinely fucking hilarious to me.
Well, yeah, it was how I discovered the MP36 existed and how I discovered Disturbed existed. That was that was a double whammy. I think the video is still up, but it doesn't have music. Oh, there we
that
go.
M forever haunts me in my dreams.
Whatever is that dirty object?
Fucking Western's like, what if we streamlined our 480? It's like,
I thought that was the Polar Express for a second.
DRGW, my beloved.
Those engines are fun to. K classes are my favorites.
I love
the
them.
K36. And someone there, the thing that makes me sad is I wanted to get a K36 for my train show, but you can't anymore because the one company that made them stopped making them years ago.
Okay, that doesn't work. Hold on.
Blackstone Models. Are they finally accepting
Blackstone
orders?
Models is kind of dead right now
They are.
because of COVID.
But
I would love some Blackstone Model shit.
You can find like, hey, Blackstone going to be the start price 6,000.
Okay, so it's not just me.
The $21 I mean,
Yuri, I think you're traveling through 30 dimensions at once right now.
You gotta tell the hamster to go faster.
BLW is great. I gonna find that.
Oh my god.
This is one of the, I mean, I kind of wish I had been more of an introvert back then. I probably would have learned to shut the fuck up a lot. BLW
No, like
stuff
No,
good.
for some reason your audio was like you were just really lagging.
You were just like,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
yeah, that was like that
That's
for
why I
like.
was like, you're kind of traveling like through 30 dimensions at once. Where's Mocha? I need to show her this.
Trying to say like, I have. If you go to the switcher pack on there, there's an engine that I've personally driven. I can't. It's one of the SW packs.
I thought about getting the Via Rail RDCs for a long time.
It's one of the like SW7 packs or something from them has.
I have a bunch of the
I gotta
VRL shit,
find it.
including the
Oh.
steam generators.
I also wanted to get like the Eastern Amtrak pack because it had the Day One engine.
Jackie, if you look up the SW East pack on there, I can show you
Sweet.
something I used to draw. SW class East pack. It should be somewhere on here, but that has an engine that I've actually personally driven and trained on.
I would love to
Oh,
import.
the F-
I have the only custom model of a CP GP30 in trains because I commissioned someone to modify the USLW one for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cool.
but I would love to like import these into trains for my own personal use because they look so good. I like CP's GP30s.
Yeah, you don't hear much about them these days.
Because one is at a museum, the other I think is
Yeah,
a
the East pack
shoving
part one
platform.
up there. You just passed it. But that has that switcher pack has a railroad that doesn't make sense to most people unless you've been there.
Why did it take me to another?
No, it was the one that showed New Haven or whatever. Oh, there's a stream delay. That's on my end. Crap. Yeah, that one. If you go down, there's a blue unit at the bottom.
This one?
Yeah, that. That is, can't make this up. That's the real name of the railroad.
Seaview?
The Seaview.
Seaview Transportation in Davisville, Rhode Island. I trained
love it.
there.
I love the paint job.
She is an ex-Penn Central, an ex-NYC from 1948, still running. Put ditch lights on her. I've driven it. It is so nice. They also have a Jeep 10. They also have a Jeep 10 in a really beautiful scheme.
Yeah, is it 1855?
Yes.
I'm looking at it right now.
Here you go, Rail.
1855 is not what I've driven, but we've been on it during training. It's beautiful.
Like,
I wanted to get that for a long time.
Like Valley
I would
Pass's stuff isn't bad. It's just the fact that, like they're all photo textures.
I'll give them this though. Their photo texturing. There's one thing they outdid NAL that they competed hard with NALW on. And I can't choose who's better. Their F40 that they used to have for free.
Oh yeah. I think I just
If I ever have a
This one?
chance to use that over the NALW, yes, I have that. It's beautiful. 705.
the
Not where
turbo
it
train
began,
always
but-
looked so weird in MSTS.
I mean, to be fair, it was kind of a weird design overall.
It looks better in real life.
Oh yeah. I have in one of the, I think it's the FP9 pack they have. They made a bonus thing for Zoza trains that was the Pan Am Railways OCS,
I'm
and
not
I have
impressed,
it.
really.
It's actually decent. I have it. It's actually yeah, that one, the NS one, the NS OCS pack. If you bought it, they gave you a password on an additional forum, and it was for a zip file that had the Pan Am OCS in it. And it's actually for someone who probably hasn't been around seeing it much. It's decent. It's a damn
Was
shame the OCS is dead now, though.
What was it like like how like 3D train stuff would give you like the access to the forums to get all this cool shit?
Yeah, there was a thing. There's an old forum that was running a couple years ago, even that when you purchase this stuff, you have access to what's basically extra content per each purchase.
Look, six
It's a little bonus
six
item.
axle lightweights are sex. Six axle lightweights are the best, and I will forever stand by that statement.
And you should come to. I was gonna say you should come to Essex, but the one we have is a heavyweight.
I like heavyweights too.
It's called the
Yeah.
Relatively Okay Republic.
Relatively okay Republic.
Yeah, it's not great. I've that SD18 pack I want to get only for the Guilford unit because that unit sadly died 13 years ago. It was 13 years ago on the 15th was the last time an SD26 ever ran in America. Oh, that PA looks nice. That actually kind of goes toe to toe with the 3DTS one. Now I kind of want Black Widow on an Alco PA.
I have the Via train set.
Oh, from Zoza Trains?
From Valley Pass.
How is it?
It's pretty nice.
I'll DM that to you just so you have it. But if you ever wanted to mod in the Train Frontier sounds into any game, I ripped them. So there you go.
Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. The Atchison, and Atchison.
Itchy Sun in Hoboken.
Sons in Tucson on Fox.
Oh yes, Tuscan, Alabama. I mean Arizona, same thing.
Might as well be.
Oh, Mop House. I know about that. I think you're not. So the guy that ran that was well known as like the CraneSim.com like well known grouch apparently died like 2 years ago. That ran Mop House. Frank Burns. I never had good interactions with them, but seemed the community had some decent memories of them. Crap. I should get some sleep. But also, I don't need to.
I think this turned into less of a bad train sim stream and more of like a trip down memory lane.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be willing to do a more cohesive one. I'll try and like dig up some sites we could go through.
We'll do Cabin City.
Caban City is genuinely it's literally probably the best thing Cabo's ever done. It is crazy the amount of stuff that he put into this tram route.
Oh, it's telling me my fucking video driver's age is unknown.
That's my favorite part. I said that to my friends one day and went, "Oh, guys, I don't think trains can handle my computer." And they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I'm not sure my 2060 is strong enough to handle trains 2004."
It isn't. Don't you know that?
It really isn't. That's the sad. That's the sad part. Is that it's not really a joke. Is that modern hardware is really dumb about doing simple things. Like the way I described it once is MSTS goes to a 2060 and asks, "I need a window, 1024 by 768," and your 2060 goes, "Don't you want like 1920 by 1080 whatever?" No. Need a window. Wait, why do you have one that says, oh, the TZL one? Right. Because he made different. Oh, right.
Well,
Never
it
mind.
just opens up like the train's like a wiki.
Yeah, that was a weird thing. Thing I should have said was that tram that comes with Kaban City, we now finally have a way to drive in VR because we have a way to drive in VR because Tram Sim has it. And I think I own the DLC. I gotta check. Kaban City is just unlike anything that anyone could ever fathom. Did I not buy the DLC? Oh, I did. Here, I don't know if I can DM you, but here is Pabo's classic Kaban engine in 3D. Like, modern 3D, I suppose I should say.
Yes, Modulus City. This is a classic.
This is the sequel. This is Kaban.
Oh, whoops.
Medulla City is what's taking Medulla City too. Medulla City though really did set a bar.
Trains will never have point lighting, and I forever just cried.
Oh god, what the hell is it doing to all the lighting? I don't remember it being that screwy.
Z fighting.
Oh, well then no, that's a feature.
Oh yeah, it could be like
That's a
that.
feature for route builders. Stop them from building routes so that N3B can upcharge routes they made 10 years ago. There's so many psycho artifacts on One thing that always got me about Medulla City is that even when you paid for it, like the full version, that one tram they gave you, the orange one, still didn't have a cab view.
Yeah, it was weird.
The GT6, yeah. I don't even know if it's based off an actual tram. Let me look this up. The GT6 exists, just not for the way.
You've got these lovely lit covered bridges.
Mhm.
It's such an extensive tram network that I absolutely love to just watching it for hours.
What, just watching this route?
Yeah, because of just how much there is to see.
What got me is that you can go to the airport.
The fact that it's got like
Oh
an
yeah, I did
underground.
the color. He did the lighting thing. I forgot about that. You know, something, Jackie. It's something we should get the server to invest in. Is maybe get rid of being able to park in airports with cars. Just use tram
Yeah.
for everything, forever.
I love the ramp that just says tram only.
Because obviously someone tried it before.
Yeah, you can go inside the airport. This is a big fucking airport.
The closest airport I've seen to that size has been LAX. Actually, Connecticut's kind of like that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there is no airport in Connecticut that looks like that.
Well, Bradley, if you've never been, when you first come in, it seems like that. It's not that long though. I mean, I'm near it. I've flown it a bunch. Bradley's not crazy. LAX is, and where is it? Dulles in DC is.
I don't want to think about what it took to place a lot of this shit.
Oh.
Because setting up a tram route, trains is already hard enough.
Planning the route in general is hard enough with the AI command system. I'm surprised he got the AI to be as smart as it is. That's the thing that blows my mind is the AI is smarter on Cabo's route than it is in any other route ever made. Except for like
why does
Toronto
the
route.
tram go around the outside of the airport? Shouldn't it just go to the front? I always wondered
Because it's
about that.
replacing the old bus service thing. So say you have a tiny plane that isn't able to get to like an actual gate, this lets you get there.
Yeah, they can just drive up to it.
Exactly. God,
Just loops
the
around.
amount of... Imagine beta testing this. Every time he goes to test the AI, he's just like, alright, I'm leaving my computer on for a week. This was the last thing he ever made, too. He never made another thing after Kaban City.
He came, he saw, he was.
Playing the
The train
Medulla
is leaving the
City
station.
upgrade that gives you like the ability to drive through the volcano and stuff, so cool. Medulla is actually my go-to route for testing content nowadays.
This is just so cool to me. This whole
The tree thing?
the fucking roundabout.
Roundabout.
Oh my god, yes! It's like some Dragon's Pass stuff. Or Seaview stuff, excuse me. Kind of reminds me of that. Not Dragon's Pass, I'm an idiot. Back up on my 3DTS stuff? Yes, I did.
This is the future. This is the future that numbtots believe.
This is the future that liberals want.
It is. I want it. Gib.
This is the future that
Give
the
now.
liberal.
Oh, there's another bot.
There he is. Get the fuck out of here. Go and get.
Report. For... Unwanted.
Go and get. Get out of
Could
here.
have just reported it as promotes terrorism, because I feel like that YouTube might actually take it, might actually do something then.
Man, fuck. Remember when gas was these prices?
No.
This is how we know this game is like unrealistic.
Yeah. Everything else about this route is is what I want in the future, but that probably. Wait, hold on. They don't have a regular fuel. They only have super and elite.
Yeah. That's all you get.
All right. Well, I guess my car just isn't going to drive that well then.
Sometimes it do. be
I
like that.
think there's an asset from Medulla City here. You know that light show that plays music?
It plays probably one of the best bangers of all time.
Did you know he made that song himself?
That's amazing.
Yeah, if you look in the name of the WAV file, it's by Roger Cabo himself. Years ago, I think before I even met you and before you would have even found my channel, I used it as live stream waiting music.
This is cool to me. Where else can you find a tram that goes around the fucking amusement park?
Right? Take note, Six Flags.
Six Flags, I beg of you. Oh wait, wrong way.
I mean, that's the other thing that just gets me. Even on the outskirts of the map, where you wouldn't think there would be things, there's stuff. I mean, buildings with interiors. We got AAA games that don't even have that.
Little River Fair.
It is crazy how much she was able to put in this. Can you imagine trying to run this back in the day on your PC, Jackie?
I'm pretty sure it would have a stroke.
Yeah. I used to play Trains Driver Edition at 15 frames a second. And this is no joke. I told Rail Driver this is no joke. If I wanted to load Mariah's Pass 2006 in that demo on my 1.6 gigahertz single core CPU, I had to go do something else to let it load. Because it could take up to a half an hour to load.
Wow.
Usually about 10 minutes. 50. Toronto Raillands loaded took 4 minutes. And North Bay County loaded, But Mariah's Pass was one of those things where it's like, oh, if you need to click on a train on the other end of the route, sit the fuck down and watch a movie. You got some time. Cat's purring. Way.
Trying to find. Oh yeah, I forgot the tram comes up here.
Yeah.
Up the mountain.
It's the Polar Express Part 2. Announcing the greatest Trains DLC ever, The Last of Us Part 2.
I will kill. This is a sight too. Holy shit. Every day I discover things that I don't remember about this route.
This is fucking Half-Life 2, apartments next to a factory.
Yeah, this is the beta.
Wait, what?
Well, damn, it actually looks good.
Beta.
Come on down, we have childhood labor.
Well, I heard a beta of what?
Half-Life 2 beta.
Yeah, it is. This is City
Come on down to
17
childhood
and a half.
Yeah.
City 17 and a half.
This is the City 14 that Breen moved from. Well, actually, no. If we're talking in trains,
Hans.
this would be City 1.7 beta.
Fucking Hans.
Haunts.
Hans.
It's a haunts pyramid.
I need to show Rail Driver my haunts.
Oh, look at those fancy.
Hello? Excuse me? Pardone me?
I made a haunts unit for train sim. because someone made
Hunts
that
as
poorly
in-
drawn haunts meme. And I put it on a Gvo.
I would always get
Haunt
lost in
Southern.
this fucking city. Fairness, how do you not get lost in fucking Caven City or Caban City? I would get lost living here. Yes. The best part. The fucking Citadel
what?
looking ass.
Fucking Epcot looking ass.
God, the tram would fucking go up in it. Level per level. It goes up. It's like some kind of like biosphere shit. Can't go any higher than this.
So, yeah, someone made a terrible image of an SD60 on Horseshoe Curve that was Haunt's Sinister Rail Driver. So I made this for trades for the Skyhook route.
Let's take a look. See here. That's pretty good.
Thank you. It took longer to half-ass it than it did to like make it correct. Call it the Thoroughbred Heritage Unit, not a Thoroughbred.
The Bread Heritage Unit.
There we go. These are the other two. This garbage I made. There. So basically, the way that mod works is every single engine in service mode looks like that for the Givos.
God Almighty.
Take the gluten.
Oh
bread.
Lord, what have you done?
I can only imagine that must have taken him like 200 hours right there just to make the Citadel, just to get the track to, you know,
I can
train
confirm
splines are okay.
laying
Unless-
laying train splines isn't hard, but laying like tram stuff.
Oh,
is-
tram stuff. Well, because
You might as
we
well
all know
just
the
go
thing.
ahead and like die while you're at it, you know.
You literally, we all know the thing of you drop two spline points near each other and accidentally left click and they join.
You hold shift and it doesn't do that.
What?
Yeah.
No, I've never been told this before.
Yeah. You hold shift after you left click, and I mean while you're left clicking, and they will not attach.
Could have saved me so many hours of bursting into tears. This could have saved me so much pain fixing Essex Steam Train.
Average trained user. If I remember correctly, a lot of these were like actual like full ready-made fixed track pieces that you just put down.
I
Like things like the intersections and stuff are.
think so, yeah, because the rest of it was all him using the ballastless track from like 06. Maybe he did make his own track though. I can't
I've
remember.
looked everywhere and I cannot find the planetarium.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you don't have surveyors, so if you zoom out, maybe it's got an object name. If you search through objects in the Finder, maybe it'll do it. in the like upper search filter. Maybe it should say planetarium. I thought it was here, but I might have been.
Man, I gotta close this. I'm tired of going down. It's like train's memory lane. It's like I'm torturing myself. Like, look, dude, I might as well die while I'm at it.
Trains 4.3 was a good. Trainmaster 4.3 was a throwback for me because I never got to try it my whole life until like I think COVID, and then I finally bought it. And what's sad is I can't tell if it has a better Cane Creek than Train Sim World or not. Because they're both not great. Let me look. Oh god, what you firing up now?
Model Railroad Simulator. I think it's the MTH thing.
Oh. So here's some backstory to that. It's made by a developer I've never heard of, and the game engine, I can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Is the same game engine that Fear 1 runs on. As well
I
as
have to
the
have direct
MMO.
play to play this.
You shouldn't, but it's a one-click install on most Windows. In most Windows installs, takes like half a second to install it. Direct play, if I remember correctly, the whole point of it was just to be able to run EXEs off of, be able to play games off of a disk.
Which is kind
Without
of weird
installing.
because my mine does not have a my computer does not have a disk drive.
I had to buy a USB one. It has saved me so much. Plus means I can emulate my PS2 games without having to get a damn Elgato capture card for $4 million.
Please install. Cannot.
Amtrak announces daily service to Hawaii.
Well, I guess that one's not gonna work.
Wait, it doesn't install?
No, it just gives me an error.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's installed, but it just gives me an error playing it.
You might have to run it directly from the EXE? I'm sorry, I thought that was going to work. I had it working on 10, but I hadn't tried it on 11 yet. The other ones should work, though, because I did try, I think, Local Commotion. Well, actually, any of them should work.
Second moves. Stick
Yes,
out
the moves is actually it was a thing to teach the public about how to do stuff, but it actually has, despite it being made in Unity, kind of shitty, actually supports the rail driver in primitive fashion. You get a 70 Mac. Um, that one I do know works on any system. I have tried it. Make sure you change install directory because it tries to install itself to your app data folder for no reason. Which I knew why.
CSX moves. Fucking. Oh my god, this kind of looks bad.
CSX Moves depicts a simulation of railroad operations. The timing and duration of events are compressed and simplified, and do not fully reflect many important aspects of railroad operations. CSX Moves should not be relied on for any purpose in conducting or learning actual railroad operations.
I've never heard of this CSX Moves game.
You wouldn't have. It was around years ago, and then kind of just disappeared off the face of the web. I found it one day,
Alright.
but it does
This
work.
level introduces you to
It
operating a
teaches
train.
you how to do. Here is your 70 Mac. Hope you enjoy it. You'll be seeing a lot of it. Not pick up the extra tanker car because the work was not submitted.
You are about to
On
leave the
time.
customer's facility. The customer requested that you pull another tank car. Updated billing has not been submitted through Ship CSX for this car. Correct. CSX, all billing instructions must be.
Yep. It does take you through some switching later. It certainly is a program with code and everything.
Before entering the main line, you must obtain dispatcher's permission. The dispatcher has granted. The switch is not in the correct position. You must flip
Looks
the
like a Run 8
switch to
section.
proceed.
Everything's broken.
I mean, nice person model.
Yeah. God, it is so small on the stream output screen just because of
I
how
know.
old
I
it
need
is.
to close it and like put it into the.
Yeah, why? Because it gave you the Unity launcher, didn't it?
Yeah. Go.
CSX maintains a steadfast commitment to the
free.
safety and security of our network,
CSX
our customers and their freight,
steadfast
and the
commitment.
communities where we
Okay.
operate.
Yeah, we know that this was not in a real timeline.
Now that your train has fully entered the siding. Correct.
There's your new cab view for Run 8 jacking.
There we go. Yeah. Got no throttles. No.
No, because you use a VR headset
Congratulations.
for PTC.
I gotta. Let me reopen this.
Oh yeah, you're going to the A line now.
A-line moment.
I think it does actually try to send you to like a half-assed version of Orlando.
I don't want to go to Orlando. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, Charcoal. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Hmm.
CSX moves.
Oh. Okay.
Try to zoom out or no?
There is a railroad crossing
you
ahead
could.
after this
This
bridge.
is about blowing
Blow the
horn.
horn
You
by
should be
pressing
able
the
to.
H
I
key
don't know why
to
the hell
alert
it's not
traffic.
letting.
The horn must be blown
It's not
4
supposed to be
times
like this.
after the whistle sign, like this.
I think you hit the camera button though. think I did the camera button to get out of that locked mode. I might be wrong though. That I don't know then. It was zoomed out when I played this. Yeah, this is what you can expect when the Fitzgerald sub comes out.
Oh man, all I could hear was trains crossings.
Yep. Are you feeling the detail?
Yeah, it's really immersive.
Yeah.
Congratulations! You have successfully
This
completed the
dovetail game.
This is. Ease your heart out, Run 8s. See ya.
I want to rip those texture files and put them on a Run 8 like Ace.
Yeah, no, that's enough of that. It's
For good.
yes, for good. It's kind of cute. The fact that it uses Run 8 still surprises me the most. It uses Run 8. The fact that it uses Rail Driver is still surprising.
Yeah, it has a whole functionality plugged into it. That's what got, because this was like, God, when did I find these files? Like 2014 or something.
Alright, let's get this godforsaken thing off my computer.
The CSX Moves, the actual user guide for the laptop is still on CSX's website. There's a web. What the heck? Yeah, there's an old website about it from CSX. I guess it wasn't for the general public, it was just for their customers. GameSim World's team worked with CSX to understand their goals for building an interactive experience. CSX needed an urban planning package to educate CSX employees and customers on daily freight train operation. Many environments in the game, such as Jacksonville, have been developed using GameSim's own terrain database tool set 4. Oh, this part I wish had happened. It is expected that future expansions will add support for mobile tablet devices and additional platforms like iOS, Android, and Windows 8.
Whew.
How did that go for you?
God, I wish. But even admits that they even admits they're like, yeah, we use the rail driver. Wow.
God, I've been going for 3 hours and it's just been me nothing but rambling. I'm surprised this won the poll, honestly.
Ta-da!
It means a lot that you guys like to watch me and my friends ramble about trains.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Like the fact that you sat through my mothership stream was like, wow, a VTuber that plays Run 8. I was like, you sat through 2.5 hours of me rambling?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Now I can take my SD card out. Now that I finished pulling all my camcorder crap off. Glad you liked the little edit I did for the SD26. I'm stupidly happy I fixed that.
Transalorus, yeah, fuck trans. Yeah, we gotta get I gotta get a lock programmer to start messing with stuff.
It's the main thing is their website doesn't make it immediately clear that there's different parts of the sites for different versions. Like there's sound files for lock sound 4 and 5 and select or whatever. It takes a bit of time to get used to, but it works pretty well. All you need is an AC adapter and just a piece of track, and you can just program. I love it.
With that, I think that's actually gonna be the end of this stream. We've been going for 3 hours. It just hit me. I just happened to look down at like the time thing.
Next time Jackie streams Content Manager Plus for 4 hours.
Yeah, next time I stream me fixing all my trains, fixing like fixing a couple of 20-year-old or 2-decade-old fucking pieces of content from trains.
Well, you know, as you do.
And you guys get to witness me pull my fucking hair out.
Hate Shed live stream.
Jackie's descent into sanity.
Oh, yeah, Jackie, you should be thankful you haven't watched some of my editor stream. Just me going, this is how you guys do this, folks. Follow my steps. And then an hour and a half in, it's me going, fuck you, Dovetail.
That's quite literally like me starting up trains for like the first time in like a week and just like staring at it. First time in a month, starting up a route, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just scream into the void.
Yeah, ever since I did the HRT shit, my mood's been fucked. So I would keep telling the community, they're like, hey, Yuri, what about this mod idea? And I'm like, I'll think about it. Let me get back to you next year.
I've just quite literally like person anxiety can, especially like when you're like having a lot of issues, you're really like kind of just out of it. So I've just kind of spent a lot of time sleeping.
That's literally I've done the exact same thing as you. I'm dealing with just living paycheck to paycheck through my just I'm like, oh, I'll come home and do modding. No, sleep.
Like, man, I can't wait to get home and do this and go stream and do this and do this. And I get home and I'm like, I sit on my bed and I start like scrolling through Twitter on my phone or like scrolling through YouTube and I just pass out for like probably an hour or two.
That's how it is for me. Life is pain. If I have any other Sims I can give you that I know you'd be interested. Like I know you still have to pay for it these days.
Like I said, if I could get access to it, I think I swear it's called VRM Online or something.
I have VRM is difficult to get. I have a version, a disc version, 1998. Here's the thing. As far as I know, it's subscription based.
With a Japanese one?
It's Japanese only.
Yeah, you have to have a Japanese address.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's ways to spoof it. That's how I played Call of Duty Online when it was in China. I had to spoof myself as some woman in China, but that was years ago. I didn't know you had to have an address there. I thought it was just that everything was in Chinese and you had to, not PayPal. VRM is cool, but I have a weird feeling that even if you got it, the UI would be so screwed up. It sucks because they have such good Japanese models. It's just,
I will say certain games, if you want to play a Japanese train sim, uh, those free ones I brought up earlier are really good. Japanese Rail Sim Journey to Kyoto is really good. The
then
a bunch of like ones like of course that JR East one that just released, and of course Densha to Go. Like Densha to Go is a classic. So
and your ones from what they call the train simulator series. Some of those are decent. Like Kyushu Shinkansen.
there's of course also I think there's a game called Train Crew.
There's Train Crew, and then there's and
It's
Train
like
Life.
a fictionist Tatehama Electric Railway, which is quite literally Otakyu.
Is it really?
I mean, look at the train sets and stuff on the Steam store
That's up.
page. It's
I-
quite
so-
literally Otakyu.
It's up again. How much this was? Oh God, yeah, it is. And then apparently the Switch controller for Densha Go works with it.
I think about like grabbing like a Japanese region PS2 and getting a couple of Densha to Go games and getting the controller. I know you
Yeah,
can
That's
like
pretty cool.
mod your PlayStation 2 to be region free, but I've got like one of the little slim ones, and I know that it's kind of like near impossible modding that one.
So here's the thing, as someone who looked into this recently, if you buy one of those, if you ever see a sale for like $50 and it's just the PS2 with no cords, don't worry about it. All you need is the PS2 itself. If it's NTSC-J, it still uses the same power networks as America. So you can just keep your cord, your RCA and power cords, US one, hook them into the Japanese one. The only thing I'll warn you about if you're looking for Densha to Go controllers, do not get the Shinkansen one, ever. They are. They look really cool. They are not well designed. Most of the resistors in them are designed to fail and already have.
That's a shame.
But the rest of the controllers are great. I have the Jet Dago controller, and that is awesome.
Yeah, VRM online, like I would genuinely play this, like,
Right.
but it's just like you said. I'm pretty sure the controls are a little.
Because I played Rail Sim 2, which is Japanese and has some nice old Shinkansen stuff. And
Like the only game, train game we have that we have a decent amount of Japanese stock for is trains.
it's just that, yeah, just that a lot of, like, the problem is you always have things like,
Chicken permission.
Chicken mission.
Yeah, with that, I'm gonna end the stream here. I want to thank you all for so much for watching this little get together trip down memory lane. I'd love to do this again and like
Absolutely.
properly look through like some older shit.
I'll try and gather some stuff up.
Maybe install Trains 2006 and scream at it.
Three Shinkansen.
But yeah, like if
Could
you're out
do
there,
that.
don't play Trains. It's
Yep.
bad for you.
Don't
Bad for your
play it
health.
ever.
Bad for your cholesterol.
Invest in
Literally
Trains.
bad for your blood pressure, probably.
Yeah.
It is. I can tell you that.
If you die, don't come looking for us.
Hey, yo, wait. But if you cut your leg off, does it hurt?
Do it hurt?
Duh. We gonna feel the pain. And your leg.
All I had to do was follow the Shinkansen, CJ.
That's all you had to do is follow it to Shinjuku, CJ. Yeah, thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I do want to probably stream some more next time. I don't know. I might do another one of those shoot bang get video games.
That's what I did. Like when Jackie started streaming.
But take it easy, y'all. Thanks for stopping by.
Penis.
Thank you.